What's up, future millionaires? My name is Mercury, and today I'm giving you the top 10 financial mistakes that most people make and why you should avoid these at all costs. Number 10, not keeping track of your finances. I gotta tell you, this is the most simplest thing that you can do on your journey to financial freedom, and most people avoid it altogether or they don't even know about it. What do I mean by keeping track of your finances? You need to know how much money is coming in every week, every day, every month, however you get paid, and how much money is coming out. So you know what you have available to spend on investments, on fun, making sure your bills are paid, etc. Now, I have created something called the Financial Needs Analysis Worksheet, which will be linked below, that you can actually download and track all of your finances. But this is imperative because you can't know where you're going if you don't know where you're at and what you have. Number 9, not having a goal set. I'm telling you, this is like having a very nice car and no GPS and no direction on where you want to go with it. You gotta have a goal set so you have a plan to reach that goal. For example, my first goal is $10,000 per month passive, right? So if I didn't know that number, I won't have anything to work towards to get to that number and have an actionable milestone to say, okay, check this off the list because I've got there. Like I said, it's like having a car with no GPS. You want to make sure that you set goals so you have a plan and actionable steps to get there. Number 8, not having an investment vehicle. I got to be real with y'all. Cash is trash. Just having cash in a savings account outside of your rainy day fund, I got a video on that if you want to know what that is. You want to get rid of all the cash because cash always appreciates in value when you have inflation. By the way, if you don't understand any of these terms, I have a playlist called Explain, which breaks down all the terms that I use in the video and to understand basic financial literacy, right? But going back to what I was saying, it's super important that you make sure that you keep your cash to an amount and then put it in an investment vehicle so it can grow. Warren Buffett said it best. If you never learn how to make your money work for you while you sleep, you're going to work until the day you die. And that is not something that I preach on this channel. It's not something that people who are invested in what I'm trying to do want to do either. We all want to have that financial freedom. And so in order to do that, you have to divest yourself from time earning money, which means you want your money to make money without you having to do anything at all. Number 7, I just said this, but it's super important. Having a rainy day fund for emergencies. I said it in my video, but a summary is you want to have 6 to 12 months of cash stashed away just in case the sky fall down or anything happens. You got enough to cover yourself until you get back on your feet, or whatever financial hardship or hurdle comes your way, you can conquer it and still make sure that your basic needs are taken care of. It is super important, and you got to make it part of your daily cycle as far as putting money aside just for emergencies. I call it the rainy day fund. It's known as an emergency fund to some people, but they're interchangeable. It's the same thing. Very important. Number 6, not having life insurance. Now, depending on which point you are in your life, this will be more important, but eventually you want to make sure that you have a plan to have life insurance available so that you don't become a burden on your family when you pass. I'm actually going to be having my cousin, who is a professional licensed life insurance agent, come onto the channel and speak to y'all about the importance of it, how to use it, and how you can use it as an investment vehicle. But stay tuned for that later. But the net of everything is you want to make sure that you have a plan for life insurance so that when you're no longer here, your family can bury you in peace, have money to take care of everything that you were paying off or working towards, and a little bit extra to make sure they're good for the rest of the time that they're going to be here. Most people don't like talking about it because it's death, but let's be real. Death happens to us all. Breathing in death is guaranteed, and so it will be a vital mistake for you not to plan for it at all. Number 5, not taking advantage of tax breaks. Now, this is more specific to America. I can't speak for any other country, but the reason why tax breaks are here is because they allow business owners and people of that ilk to stimulate the economy. So if you don't want to be a worker for your entire life, you got to put yourself in position to take advantage of these tax breaks. That way you keep more of your money and it puts you in a better position to expand, to grow, because a rising tide lifts all ships. So if you're in position to create jobs and opportunities for other people, you're going to have tax breaks. There are other vehicles that use that as well. I'll probably get more in depth with that as we get further along into my channel, but I want to give y'all the basic idea of things that you have to look out for, plan for, and understand on this financial journey, and mistakes not to make. Number 4. Now, I had to learn this lesson the hard way. I'm not going to lie to you. But you want to make sure you buy assets before liabilities. If you don't know what those terms are, again, I got a playlist breaking down all of that. But buying liabilities first, that's things like cars, shoes, clothes, diamonds, etc. Unnecessary needs with money that needs to be invested first is a big mistake that a lot of people make, mostly because they don't know any better, Unfortunately, they don't really teach financial literacy and stuff in primary schools and schools that general education. You have to go to specific places to learn this, which is a shame, but that's why I'm here and we have the internet so I can teach you these things. Like I said, you want to make sure that you buy assets first. Wait on those liabilities. I have a formula just for you to be able to splurge and spend on all the liabilities you want, but you gotta get assets first. So you don't want to buy liabilities. Number 3, saving will make you rich. That is a false statement. It's never been the case. Inflation is an invisible tax. Every year, the money that you have saved decreases the value of the dollar, which means just putting away, not having no investment vehicles, not having a plan and structure, or system is a better word for your finances will definitely hurt you. You can't save to get rich or wealthy. It's impossible. Number 2, picking careers that cap your ability to earn income. Unfortunately, most of the jobs out there that are passion jobs and things that you love cap your income. They don't allow you to grow like you need to. And so you need to take real consideration in that when you start planning out your future at any age. It's always a good time to start planning for a different career or whatever, because this is your life and you choose the direction it goes. But going into professions that don't give you the ability to grow, scale, get promoted, etc., always hurts your ability to make income. And what you want to do is take earned income and turn it into non-earned income by buying assets. And you can't do that at a great rate if you're working at dead-end jobs that don't give you the ability to grow. Now, if you stayed this long in the video, I want to thank you. I appreciate you actually paying attention to the knowledge because you want to grow. Because of that, I'm going to give you a bonus tip that is not necessarily in the top 10, but I still think it's very important, and I will touch on this more in future videos. But that is family planning, right? More importantly, taking time every week, every month to sit down with your finances and see where you're at, right? Whether that's with your family, if you have one, your friends that you invest with, or just yourself personally. You want to make sure that you're updating your finances, updating your bank accounts, updating your balance sheets. At least I do it on a weekly basis, but at least at bare minimum once a month to know where you stand, what's coming in, what's coming out, etc. That's super important. And it helps when you have a team moving as a unit. So if you have kids, a wife, a girlfriend, or whatever, and y'all guys are moving in the same direction, make sure you sit down once a week. Go over all your expenses, all your finances. You can use the financial needs analysis as much as you want once you download it the first time, and go over it, update it so that you're always on top of your finances. Number 1, not having a money mindset. Here's the reality. From the day you're born to the day you die, you're going to have to deal with money. And so it would be very naive of you not to learn as much as you can about it, because we all need to survive, whether you like it or not. So it's better to make sure that you're always updating your knowledge, always getting around people who have wealth and have money and know how to spend it in the right ways, as people that can guide you in the right direction. Even me, I've been fortunate to be successful in my life, but I still have mentors that I go to. I still have a financial advisor that I chat with my ideas and my plans. I still have people that I trust and I value their opinions to help me grow further in my journey in financial freedom. Because I might be a little ahead of you, but I'm still trying to climb. I'm still trying to grow. So my real objective, I would say, with this channel is to grow with you guys. So let's grow together. Let's get to that place where we can get the financial freedom together. And so that is the most important step, is you gotta make sure that you're always learning. The beauty of today is nothing's a secret no more. You can learn these things online with channels like mine, Graham Steffens, Grant Cardone's, other channels where you can learn how business works, how money works, how to keep it flowing. Warren Buffett, there's all kinds of places on the internet, local clubs, etc., that you can get into and stay around it. If you do that, it's going to give you the ability to expand your mind and grow. But if you think, it won't happen for me, it's too much, I can't see it, then you'll never grow. But the beauty of life is that every day is a new day. You can start over. You can take all the nonsense out of your head and put in some good stuff. And you want to do that. You want to continue to learn to grow. You want to continue to focus and be a problem solver when it comes to your finances. And so with that, I'll say thank you guys for tuning in. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, and more importantly, like the video for me, please, so that this knowledge gets out to more people who are just like you and me and want to learn how money works and get to the next level. Peace.
It's the type of that light.